The Whispering Wallpaper. Once upon a time, in a cozy old town nestled between rolling green hills and a sparkling river, there stood a grand Victorian house with creaky wooden floors, tall windows framed by lace curtains, and a garden bursting with wildflowers. The house was painted soft yellow on the outside, with a red roof that looked like a giant hat. Inside, the rooms were filled with antique furniture, dusty bookshelves, and secrets waiting to be uncovered. This was the new home of a curious 8-year-old child named Alex, who had short, curly hair, bright blue eyes that sparkled with wonder, and a backpack always stuffed with crayons and adventure books. Alex's family had just moved in. Mom, a kind baker with flour, dusted aprons. Dad, a jolly gardener with dirt under his nails. And little sister Lily, a toddler with pigtails who loved chasing butterflies. Alex's bedroom was on the second floor, at the end of a long hallway lined with portraits of long-forgotten relatives. The room had a big 4-poster bed with fluffy pillows, a wooden toy chest overflowing with stuffed animals, and walls covered in faded floral wallpaper. The wallpaper was magical looking, with swirling patterns of vines, blooming roses in shades of pink and red, hidden butterflies with shimmering wings, and tiny doors and windows peeking out from behind the leaves. It smelled faintly of old paper and vanilla, and during the day, sunlight danced across it like fireflies at dusk. One starry night, as the moon peeked through the curtains like a shy friend, Alex lay in bed, unable to sleep. The house was quiet, except for the distant hoot of an owl and the soft tick-tock of the grandfather clock downstairs. That's when it started, a faint whispering sound, like leaves rustling in a gentle breeze. At first, Alex thought it was the wind, but then words formed. "Psst, listen closely, little one. The walls have stories to tell." Alex sat up, heart pounding with excitement. "Who's there?" Alex whispered, pressing an ear against the wallpaper. The vines seemed to wiggle ever so slightly, and a tiny voice replied, "We are the wall folk, guardians of the hidden world inside these walls. Come closer, and we'll share our secrets." As Alex listened, the wallpaper began to glow softly, revealing a whole hidden world bustling with life. Deep within the walls lived the wall folk, tiny creatures no bigger than a thumb, with skin that shimmered like dewdrops and clothes made from petals and threads. Their leader was Detective Zara, a brave sprite with emerald green wings, a detective hat woven from spider silk, and a magnifying glass carved from a crystal shard. She had sharp eyes that missed nothing, and a kind heart that always sought justice. Her loyal sidekick was Bumble, a chubby, beetle-like creature with fuzzy antennae, polka-dot overalls, and a knack for inventing gadgets from scraps like bottle caps and lost buttons. Then there was Luna, wise old glowworm librarian with spectacles perched on her nose and a backpack full of ancient scrolls. She knew every legend of the house. The mischievous twins, Flick and Flicker, were firefly taxi drivers with glowing tails, striped vests, and speedy wings that zipped through the wall tunnels like shooting stars. The Wallfolk's job was to keep the house safe from dangers like sneaky termites that chewed holes, leaky pipes that flooded tunnels, or shadowy spirits that caused creaks and bumps in the night. That night, the wallpaper whispered a thrilling tale to Alex. Long ago, our world was peaceful, but now a mystery threatens us all. The great crystal key, which locks away the house's ancient magic and keeps everything sturdy and safe, has been stolen. Detective Zara and her team are on the case, but they need a big friend's help from the outside world. Eager to join the adventure, Alex promised to listen every night. Over the next few evenings, as the family settled into the house, Mom baking apple pies in the kitchen, Dad planting roses in the garden, and Lily giggling at her toys, Alex learned more. One stormy night, with rain pattering on the windows like tiny drums, the Wallfolk needed Alex's help urgently. "The riddle leads to the attic clock," Sarah's voice whispered. "But Slither guards it. We must distract him." Alex tiptoed out of bed, careful not to wake the family, and crept up the creaky stairs to the attic. It was a dusty room filled with old trunks, forgotten toys, and a massive grandfather clock that hadn't ticked in years. Hiding behind a box, Alex watched as a faint glow appeared in a crack in the wall. Out zoomed the Firefly taxi, carrying Zara, Bumble, and Luna. "Quick, Alex!" Zara called softly. "Make a noise to lure Slither away." Alex knocked over a small tin can, creating a clatter. Slither slithered out, his eyes glowing red. "Who's there?" he hissed. While Slither investigated, Bumble used his gadget, a sticky web shooter made from gum and string, to snag the great crystal key from a hidden compartment in the clock. "Got it!" Bumble cheered. Zara flew up, locking the key back in its magical safe. The house shuddered gently, as if sighing in relief, and the walls glowed brighter. Slither, defeated, slithered away into the shadows, promising to cause no more trouble, if only to avoid the brave Wallfolk. Back in bed, Alex smiled as the wallpaper whispered, "Thank you, friend. The house is safe because of you. We'll share more stories soon." From then on, every night brought new whispers of adventures, racing firefly taxis, solving puzzles with glowing clues, and protecting their home together. Alex learned that magic hides in the most ordinary places, and the Wallfolk became the best secret friends anyone could have. And so, the Whispering Wallpaper continued to guard its tales, waiting for the next curious child to listen.